First off, I'd like to say thank you to all you guys that have watched the video and responded and left comments. It's always great hearing from you, and it's some of those comments that I'd like to answer today and maybe just carry on from where we left off. A few of the comments suggested that I was highly political and against the Labour Party and the general government. That's really not the case. So if you watch my channel, our channel, me and Sue's channel, whatever you want to call it, Roads Home, you'll quickly realise that we started this channel to promote outdoor living, freedom, enjoying the outdoors, travelling, and general about van life. So a pony trek just come through and interrupted me. That was nice. Yeah, so in case you're wondering where I am, I'm in Devon. Yeah, so the channel was originally started as a outdoorsy van life channel. It wasn't meant to be political at all. But as soon as somebody starts poking me with a stick, I'm the sort of person that will take the stick off you and whack you over the head with it. And that's where we are at the moment. The government, whoever it is, let's be honest about governments. They're all the same. It doesn't matter who you get. They all make promises, and as soon as they get in power, they break those promises. No one sticks to what they've promised. All the policies they make beforehand all go out the window, and it all becomes a matter of sod you after. And that is totally everything I'm against. So it doesn't matter what the party is. I don't believe at the moment that it's even worth voting, because whoever you vote for, you're getting the same policies basically. It's just a different face behind them. And I think all of them, I mean, a lot of people hate Sadiq Khan, but he's just a face put in front of the public, to be honest. He's somebody that's paid to be the face of the Labour mayor. And I don't believe that even government pulls the strings. I think there's wealthier people higher up the chain who dictate what happens in the world. Beliefs anyway. So let's get away from that and let's answer some of the questions. Am I political? Am I anti-Labour? Definitely not. As I've just said, I don't care who the hell is in power. Somebody's got to run the country, and if they can do a good job, then so be it. Then yeah, they'll get my support. But at the moment, there isn't anyone worth supporting, in my view. They've all made promises. None of them have kept the promises. Then let's go back to September 23, when Sadiq Khan said, if you buy into the eco Euro car business, which I have, I've spent over £50,000 on a Euro 6 van. If you buy into the system, this is Sadiq's words himself, if you buy into the system, I won't move the goalpost, I won't screw you over. I've made a promise and I'll stick by that promise. The ULEZ won't shift. Already the ULEZ has shifted. It's gone outside of London. It's already coming into Manchester, Liverpool, all the other major cities. So straight away he's broken his promise. Electric vehicles, people have bought into electric vehicles, and again, the Labour government have already said, with the shortfall on electric vehicles, they're looking at other measures, which is going to be either road pricing or taxing of the electric vehicles. So you've sold someone an electric vehicle, they've spent a lot of money on it, and now you're saying you're going to get taxed on it anyway. So why don't they just stick with the diesel? So one of you guys turned around and said, I'll put the message up to show you that it is a real message. that if they're not doing so many miles, that if someone is not driving too much, road pricing would actually be cheaper for them. You're overlooking the big picture. Who's going to restock the shops? Who's going to put food on the shelves? It's going to come by a haulage company. So you're going to pay. The haulage company is going to put the prices up for their haulage. The shops are going to put the price up on the shelf. So you're going to pay more, all round more. Everyone is going to be taxed a lot more than what they are at the moment. So the prices will skyrocket. Prices in shops, everything, food, just normal items. The camera I'm holding is going to cost more to put on the shelf. So that will raise the prices of everything. Right, what else was there? Yeah, the fact that it was a Tory government that brought in these cameras were put up by Boris Johnson and the Tories, and it wasn't a Labour government that put them up. Yeah, like I've just said, it doesn't matter what government it was. You're all in the same boat. They're all painting the same picture eventually. You can't get away from it. My personal idea is that there should be a vote of no confidence, and if enough people vote no confidence, all the government parties will be thrown out and more people elected, a new government elected, or a new political parties will have to stand. So that's my personal view. A vote of no confidence should be put in the voting list. So yeah, am I for or against the Labour government? I dislike Starmer. I think he's been proven too many times to be a liar. He's pretty much like Sadiq Khan himself. He will lie. But again, like I say, he's been put in front of the public. So he's got a job to do. And unfortunately, I dislike him. But then again, I dislike all of them. There's not a single party that I could sit here and say, I love these guys, because they have proven to be honest and true, and they support the people. That's the main thing. The government should be supporting the people, and at this time we're in a country of civil unrest. I mean, you're making it worse by bringing in thousands of people from, I don't know, different countries that are not even bordering our country, so they shouldn't even be able to seek the right of asylum or as a refugee. They shouldn't be able to support coming into the country and saying they're a refugee, because their country doesn't border ours. So that should be out the picture as well. One thing I will say, I brought up these cameras going up back in 2020 is when I noticed the cameras going up. Getting back from Scotland, I've got a video here somewhere up on a Scotland trip, and when I came back to London from Scotland, I noticed loads of cameras going up, and I said to my brother, what the hell's going on here? Why so many cameras going up? And we couldn't work it out, to be honest. And then people started saying they were speed cameras, they were this, they were whatever, and I always thought, like, nah, these cameras are too expensive, too much technology just to be put up to catch somebody speeding. So that's my view on it anyway. I knew something was there was a bigger picture to what was going on. So yeah, let's talk about if they do bring in road pricing. Even if you don't have a vehicle, let's say you ride a bike, you don't have a vehicle, you've got no intention, you don't even have a driving license, so you've got no intention of getting a vehicle, it's not going to bother you. Well, it will do, because like I've just said, somebody's going to bring that food to your local supermarket. The prices are all going to skyrocket because the haulage companies would want their cut of the money. It's going to be passed on to you. So they're not going to just foot the bill themselves and say, okay, I'll pay for the haulage. Yeah, that's coming our way as well. And this is my point, what I'm trying to get across. I can't sell an outdoor channel if nobody's going outdoors, because they can't afford to. Our freedom is slowly being taken away. Every little bit of freedom is being taken away, and I can see it every day. Like everywhere I go, like if you look at some of my other videos, all the no overnight parking that has come in, which is why I've put up a petition against it. Every little bit of freedom you've got, you're being spied on. Like, even if you, like I say, you don't own a car, you're walking in the street, they're putting up cameras for pedestrians so that they can film pedestrians and have facial recognition. Where does privacy not come into the picture? Are you not concerned about your own privacy? What next? Will every TV set or every mobile phone that they sell have a two-way camera fitted so that they can see what you're doing? This is Big Brother in the worst possible sense. For me anyway. I mean, some of you guys don't seem to care. You seem to think it won't affect you. But the smallest of littlest of things, let's just say you employ your local builder to come and do some work on your house and you can't pay cash. He then has to put it all through the books, and yeah, you might say, so be it. I mean, that's what he should be doing. He should be paying his taxes. Yeah, right. But you don't have the option of paying cash anymore. That's been taken away from you. They know who is getting the money. He's going to put his prices up. So everything that you do, your new roof, your bit of painting, your bit of decorating that you're having done around your house, all comes at an higher cost. So yes, someone else said, I'm on a downer and all I'm doing is showing the negative side of life. And maybe I am. But how can it start looking rosy if you're taking away people's basic right to roam the countryside? I mean, this is what I'm about. This is me. This is what I'm fighting for. Yeah, just to be out here doing this. You take that away from me, you're not giving me much to work for. I mean, you're not giving me much to live for. I've really enjoyed reading all your comments. Again, if you've got something to say, if you agree, disagree, stick it below. I'll try and reply to every comment I get. So far I'm managing, me and Sue's going through them, and it's taken a long time, to be honest. But we appreciate every one of you, and we do want to hear whether you support what I'm saying or you're against it. I want to hear both sides of the story. I think I'm a pretty fair person, and I'll listen to both sides. So whichever your argument is, stick it below. Let me know what you think. And for now, I'll just take you for a little walk in the gorse, because I think this is what you're missing out on. So if you want to see where I am exactly, what I've got up to, and how I've managed to get here, then we'll have another video coming shortly. Do try and remember, I am not a political channel. I'll have my say, whatever it may be, and this is mainly what I'm about, the countryside, getting out, enjoying your life and having the freedom to have a life. So yeah, if you want to see that journey, it'll be in one of the following videos. So like and subscribe. See you guys on the road, and in the next video. So some of the comments that I'm also getting is that this isn't going to happen in the near future, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. I'm hoping that I'm proven wrong and it doesn't go ahead, and that they change their mind. But the main thing is, they've got it on the table. They're discussing whether they're going to do it. So that is a concern for all of us. And probably what is an even bigger concern is that if these 15-minute cities do come in, then it may not affect me, because I'm quite old, and I might just sort of miss it all, hopefully. But my concern is the next generation. What am I leaving them? If I don't do nothing, if I say nothing and I sit by and let this happen, the younger generation, my kids' kids, grow up into what? A city, a present city, basically. a workhouse of the 20th century, 25th century. I don't know. It's just a shit fault that I'm responsible because I haven't done nothing. And if you don't do nothing, if you sit by and say it doesn't concern me, then you're also responsible for letting it happen to the future generations, unfortunately.